I'm here at the Intervale Center. The Intervale is managed by the Winooski Valley Park District. There are a ton of entities that operate here. The Intervale Center runs a Fair Share CSA program. Community Farms runs a CSA program. New Farms for New Americans has a couple greenhouses back here. There's also a whole host of small farms that operate in the Intervale Ag Complex. On the other side of the road, there's the Tommy Thompson Community Gardens, and then throughout this space, there's a whole network of trails used for walking, biking, cross-country skiing, running, all that awesome recreational stuff. On the other side of the Intervale roadway here is the Winooski River. This makes this farming land very prone to flooding, both here at the Intervale and on the other side where the Ethan Allen homestead is. As a floodplain, this impacts farmers because floods are coming in frequently. It also means that the soil here is very rich and fertile. Right now I'm standing on Intervale Road. This is the road that travels all the way from Riverside Ave down to the end of the Intervale where Mackenzie Park is. Along this road is the Gardner Supply Store, is the Burlington Electric Department, is the Intervale Center home base. There's also a hydroponics operation happening down there. There's the McNeil Power Plant. On this side, we have the trail access parking lot and the Ag Complex, which has New Farms for New Americans, greenhouses, and other small farms that operate here in Burlington on that land. We also have the Intervale Community Farms, the Tommy Thompson Community Farms, and then, again, just a whole bunch of trail access from this road. So here, this is the main trail parking lot. People do park here to access specifically the New Farms for New Americans greenhouses, which can be accessed using this trail here. Farmers don't typically have access into that parking lot, and so most of them would walk from their vehicle to that space. It's important to note that when farmers exit their vehicles here, they're not just walking themselves over to the greenhouse area. They're gathering tools and bags or maybe a cart, and anything they need to either plant their crops or harvest their crops for the day. If you've traveled down the Intervale Road, you've most likely become familiar with its potholes. Potholes are something that appear very frequently at the Intervale, especially in the winter and the spring months. This is due to a variety of reasons, including the way that water flows on the gravel road. The potholes get especially worse in front of the McNeil Power Plant. And actually here, a lot of cars go around the potholes, which is widening the road and impacting the way that traffic is able to flow. Here we are at Fair Share. This is a free CSA program that operates through the Intervale Center. Every week, people of all backgrounds come and are able to pick up food here. Many people who use the Fair Share resource don't have access to a personal vehicle, and a lot of shareholders actually pick up shares for multiple families to bring back to people who don't have the ability to get down to the Intervale Center. Thanks for traveling along on our journey through the Intervale Center and learning about how people access it.